Hey everybody, and welcome back to my Deadman's challenge run. Just trying to familiarize myself with where we left off. And I came back from being out in the fog in fallen muskeg. Made our way back here. Must have run around outside and tried to look at things. There's definitely nothing useful on here, is there? That's right, we have a hacksaw now, which is a great thing. Most of that we didn't really need. Lost our well-fed bonus, so what is taking up our weight? I want to throw a bit of a repair into that, don't I? Still, I'll be carrying an extra jacket. That'll drop the weight down nicely. Food-wise, 31 cattail stocks. That's pretty decent. So what are we, like 2 days away from these guts being cured? That'll be many days from the arrows. So if I can afford to stay here, for a day and a half, get those guts cured, we'll have a bit more guts than we otherwise would have. What are we off for fire making materials? We're okay at the moment. Matches are okay. Too windy to really be out here. Still don't think I'm getting any rabbits. I probably just did this in the last episode before I ran inside. I don't think I'm getting the rabbits here at all. We can't afford to stay out long. This is going to get cold really quick. Not getting these rabbits. Maybe rabbits over in the other clearing. There's a deer carcass over the hill, maybe. Might have to avoid a wolf for that. And there's another maple just over that rise I wouldn't mind getting as well. Well, let's just see. Clothing wise we're at 10. Let's just see about trying to repair this. Actually, how many cloth do we have? 4 cloth. Not a great amount of cloth, really. Because it will take 2, and if it doesn't work, we get a piece of cloth off that, but that's a lot of calories to break that thing down. Alright. I think we just try it. Oh yeah. Now is it currently better? It's not as windproof currently, but it might be by the time we get it well and truly done. They're kind of similar. So I guess I try and tear that one up. Just checking if we definitely have our stuff. Okay. Alright, so the weather's a bit nicer. We could probably start a fire out here with the maglins, but I don't know how desperate we are for one. Alright, actually let's do something here. Sorry for all the going in and out of places. Drop that, just so we're light for the moment. Right. Oh, it's still cold. It's still early and it's still cold. It's okay out of the wind. That's probably okay out of the wind. just enough out of the wind, but not so sprain risky. Can't really make that happen, can I? Trying to avoid the potential wolf that can sometimes creep over the top of this hill. To make a fire soon because it's cold. And the wind. Extra maple. Right, now, is there a wolf hiding around up here? There's birch over there. Let's try and get a bead on if there's some wolves hanging around. Am I out of the wind? Chase that wind coming from now. Come on. Yeah, we'll do. Should be able to get Maglin's fire going. He says, hopefully. Oh, she's a slow one. What are we looking at here? Let's put that away. Okay, now do we have... Well, let's just... do that anyway. Let's... Any of these are full tea. No, they're all dregs now. Oh, that is. Well... Let's get that there. Can we be anyway warm while we get... We'd have to add a bit more heat to be able to get there, unless we just warm up a little bit more first. It's because we're not out of the wind while we do it either. Come on. Sit. Probably get that in 12 minutes with that without getting too cold. He says hopefully. Oh, now we're warming up. Oh, we got wind protected somehow. But our fire wants to go out now. Are you too windy? Do I fight it? Okay. Maybe. Should drop both of those then, that was a bit daft. It's windy, going back to being windy again. It's turning on me. Thinking I might try and make a run for it back to... Right, so what I'm gonna do... Eat one of these. Should be kind of protected there, I would have thought. Definitely won't get that. This is going to turn pretty bad pretty soon. Probably just drink that anyway, for the warmth, for the extra healing. We'll be out of birch bark then. Take that, and I'm gonna hightail it out of here. Try and avoid as many wolves as possible. Don't really want to sprint, because that'll just use up all my calories. Some new friends coming from the way over there, which is good. Drop that extra maple. Go back inside and warm up for a bit. We won't cook that just yet. We might think about doing that later this evening. Alright, so what else can we... I can get an extra ½ degree out of that by that being higher, but we'll be out of cloth at that point. I'll get a 0.8 if I can get an extra piece of leather, which I haven't managed to find yet. Alright. Actually, I will still... No, I'll have them on me. Just want to do something long enough to warm up. Probably better off. This takes an age to tear down, I think. 20 minutes to harvest. Alright. We'll at least get the cloth then. Pretty more productive use than trying to read. It's not too cold out of the wind. Just want to check for potential rabbits, but get an idea if the bear is there or a wolf is there first. Don't see any rabbits from this distance. Probably expect I'd see them hopping around if they were there. I think that's a bit of a dead end. So I'm trying to think about what I should do as the next move. I've got 4 guts curing, probably cured by now in the dam. It's going to be a while till my bow is ready to go. Like, that's still easily 4 and a bit days away. Maybe 5. Same with the, similar with the arrows. Gotta waste a bit of time without wasting too many calories. Speaking of calories, just keep topping that up. Could go through to Milton. Once in Milton, either loot the whole place, think about things like Hush River Valley. Not that I think it's very important for us to do, it's pretty a risky thing to do and we're just trying to get to 30 days. We could come down through the basin and out Marsh Ridge. I feel like, there's a lot of resources there, but I feel like it's probably riskier than going to Coastal Highway. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Do I throw away the idea of Milton and Milton Basin and go Coastal Highway? There's more shelter there. There's potentially more resources. There's a few places we can get a bunch of rabbits pretty easily. And eventually we will have our bow if we live that long. So there's that to consider. So I'm thinking today is about trying to stay here and rest up and get through to maybe the camp office tomorrow. I'm just waiting for these guts to cure. I don't want to be holed up here too long though, so thinking of trying to chuck another repair, probably at the Mackinac. That should really be on the outside. Oh no, not currently. Better wind protection on the ski jacket. Better water on that though, but I tend not to get too wet the way I play the game. I go out where the weather's nice, so those were okay. I think, yeah, half a degree off that. Alright, wish me luck. Well, look at that, it worked. There's some nice weather again for us. See how bad it is. And I'm always just glancing for see if rabbits magically appear. I don't want to miss the chance that they do. Alright. I'll probably just cook that up now. Get to the end of that, we'll start to be tired, so okay, so we actually were out of torches. I'll use one of my cloth to make one. Got a bit of lamp oil. Yeah. No, I think I got enough. I'd rather keep the cloth for the moment and use one of those. Let's also do this while we think of it. Once again, check for magical appearing rabbits. They won't be there. I'm deluding myself. It's not sunny enough for a mag lens again, is it? No. Okay. Alright, back inside. Apologies if this is a bit more of a boring episode of me trying to get my mojo back and figure out what's going on. Right. Do I have a crappy book? No. So I've been following Turkey's Deadman run. He's definitely pulled that out of the fire. He's actually regained a heap of condition off the birch bark in where I'm up to. Hopefully that's not spoilers for everybody, but you know, in theory you should be further ahead on watching his ones because he's ahead of me than by the time this video comes out. So he is starting to do pretty good. The meat is faster in the pot, but it's a lot more annoying to actually cook. Do 1.5 in case I don't want the fire to go quite so long. One more minute, come on. How about now? Yeah. Right. I don't really want to tear down these boots because it's a lot of calories to tear them down just for a crappy piece of leather. Whereas if I had the leather gloves, it'd be a bit faster. So yeah, it's been a couple of weeks or a week or so. I can't remember since I last recorded. I've been away for work and stuff. Probably haven't really talked about the kind of stuff I do in the real world, but I kind of involved in making films and TV commercials and stuff like that. So I was away at film premiere for a film that I worked on. Spent a long time working on a film actually. I was involved in the project for about 4 years and involved in pre-production and on-set for several months in the middle of 2017, and then involved in doing stuff in post on it for about 6 months, 7 months, and then had its world premiere at Sundance earlier in January, which is where I got to see snow for the first time, and then it had its Australian premiere in Sydney the other week, on the day before it got bought by Netflix, so it actually wasn't going to be as much of a cinema release, but they had a couple at a film festival, so I went over to that. And for anyone interested, the movie is on Netflix now. It's doing quite well. There's a giant robot in it. Robot was made by crazy geniuses down in New Zealand at Weta Workshop, the guys who make like Lord of the Rings and stuff like that, so they made the robot for this. And if you're interested, you can check it out. It's called I Am Mother. And yeah, so it's kind of part of what I do in the real world sometimes. I lost my train of thought about the game now though. Okay, so I'm going to eat that. Wait for that. Alright. Man, seeing that much meat. That makes me feel good. You know what? Put that away. We'll just cook our teas in that one. Doesn't make any sense to do it in a small can. So we'll get out of here tomorrow, which means we're carting all of these with us and trying to set them down everywhere we can. We might try and stay in the dam for a few days, dam/ravine, if we can. I don't think there's really much in the way of food left behind there, so we might have to just get to Coastal Highway pretty quickly, which means we're more than likely going to have to end up trying to craft all this stuff in maybe the Cinder Hills coal mine. So yeah, not having that hacksaw earlier is... I probably would have had a bow by now, I think, if I wasn't... I might add another piece of coal. We've got heaps of coal. I'm going to pick a couple more up in case I forget to pick some up later. But yeah, I just can't think of a way that we're going to easily get that bow and still have food. You know, these cattails will run out super quick. I think there's some still in front of the dam that I didn't get because there was weather and being afraid of wolves and whatnot. So there's that going on. Right. I should have torn down another one of these. It won't burn off in the meantime, but they'll be done. Tell you what, I definitely think we've hit the day where the weather's trying to completely turn on us. What is another half liter on that? Just gonna look through my inventory for a sec. Plenty of antibiotics, so carrying these around is a bit daft. I mean, that's almost a whole cup of tea just there. The painkillers are worth carrying because we haven't got many there. I mean, you know, sprains being what they are. Yeah, tear down that quickly. I mean, the teas are mostly for trying to be warmed whilst, you know, traveling in and etc, so having as many of these made up as possible is good. So we're down to the last set we can do there. Another half liter in that time, I think I can. Got 4 full ones. I don't want to probably make up too many more than that until we're at our next fire, just because I'll end up getting bloated with weight of that and water. There's a coffee we should make up though, isn't there? That might, because it's way down there. Notice it. We should make that up and have it on us. In case we need it for an emergency climb or something. Yeah, so I probably should do random things like, so 16 days. 16 days survived. and none of those are getting really close to anything. A couple of book reads on some cooking would fix that, but it's a lot of time to throw at book reading on those things. We actually need to pull some good torches out of here, so move a little bit, see if we find a better spot. That's the good spot. Alright. Pull like a bunch. Might not carry them all with us, but seems I squandered a piece of coal, I should get all the value back out of it that I can. Okay, so I spent a fair bunch of time inside. In the last day. Might be pushing up some of the cabin fever risk. Should I go to sleep now? Wake up in the morning and have to try and do a bunch of things, but I guess there's nothing really more for us to do. We'll get through 7 without getting dehydrated. Just. Still the middle of the night. So we'll burn through a fair chunk of our calories again, but again, it's just a holding pattern to try and at least get those guts done. So start at daylight. Hopefully those guts are done. Not quite. Damn. So what does that mean? Probably by the end of this day. If it's 5 days. Nearly halfway through this. So by the end of the day, hopefully. But damn. I was really hoping they'd be done now. It's a bit of a risk trying to wait for those to be done. I have 4 more, but you know, turn them into traps or something. I'm giving up hope there'll be rabbits here. I'm pretty much just going for sticks now. Just trying to be productive with a small amount of warmth. And even then, just going for loose sticks. There are none. Still. There's one. The weather is really trying to do a number on us, so I feel. Like it's trying it on. Alright. So we do have enough to make one of those, which is good. I hadn't really thought too much about that. Should I try and chuck something into the jeans? I don't normally like to, but they're getting pretty raggedy. I think we got 2 pieces of cloth left. What am I even doing? What am I doing in there? 2 pieces. Better off trying to make a hook. How is our 76 on there? I've got 3 hooks already. I don't think I need to make a hook. Of course you fail on that. You're not getting another one then. 10 minutes, 37 calories. 15 minutes, 56. A hatchet is never going to wear out in Deadman. It might become a rabbit trap. 89, damn it. Half a day, half a day. Probably should have eaten another cattail before I started this. Okay, the wind's gone away. I wasn't really going to tear off the hides or anything on those. It's going to be right at the end of sunset. Those will probably be done. Really need to not be inside this whole time or it will hit us with cabin fever. I also just realised I forgot to make a timer for how long I've been going on this episode, which means it could be a very, very long episode or a very, very short one. This weather is still really crappy. It's more for something to do than anything. She's cold. Out of the wind, it's still minus 14, feels like. And it's coming in really foggy. So I'm wondering, in, like, you know, the high weather variability, it's also that the variability gets triggered when you do things like go in and out of the door. Like that seems to trigger blizzards, either coming in or going out sometimes. So I wonder if there's a way to fake it out. Like, okay, so we've gone through a bunch of our water already. Again, most of it's probably teas. Really do is read a little bit more. Don't need fire starting to be much better, but I guess we get better efficiency out of it. It's so far to fire starting 4, it's ridiculous. So close. I think if we could have made the bow already, I probably would have just left the guts behind, but since we're sort of in a holding pattern waiting for that to cure more, sort of seems like should wait around. Let's see if we can do something useful outside. No. Not at all. That was just a guess that I'd be in the wind shade getting that stick. I should grab these while I'm here anyway. Seeing as how we don't run around with disinfectant on us. I don't normally tear those down, I usually leave them, but alright. Easy sticks. Need to do something minor outside to try and help. Okay. So what should I do? Slightly heavy now. Probably most of it's wood. Drop that many can stay here. I will keep that on just for burning next time for a more assured start on the fire. Could try and sleep for an hour. So I think we're about 3 or 4 hours away from cured. Easy. Maybe more actually, so might even be more. We might not be going anywhere tonight. Might be 8 hours more on that. So if it's 5 days, each day is 20%. So 5% would be 8 hours. If I've done the math correctly. No. It's a little bit less. My brain isn't doing math today very well. Okay. What else can we do while we wait around? Getting warm reasonably quickly. Just don't have anything else I can tear down for cloth apart from that table. I really want to do some more outside things without chewing through too many calories. Going to, we've already looted this cave, but half considering climbing down into the bottom bit Going to the cave, hopefully avoiding the wolf, getting matches that are there. There's probably a piece of food. Maybe coming back with the rabbits that live there as well. Maybe. It's probably a bit of a nil-sum gain because the climb will use some energy and calories. Need to drop a bunch of weight. Probably here. Not needing a pry bar to do that. Probably not needing the lantern to do that. Probably still bring... I don't have the hammer anymore anyway. Oh, yeah, there might be some saplings, but we can actually use the hacksaw anyway. I mean, the hatchet anyway. That might be our getting a wolf off of us tool. Actually, bring that. What else can we drop out? Yeah, just leave the pot here for now. We have a can. I haven't got a lot of water, but you know, that will be fine. Okay. Oh, well fed came back at some point when I wasn't paying attention. So hopefully we don't get another blizzard straight away like last time we exited this cave. We get past the loud bit soon. So at least we can grab the cattails that we couldn't grab before. Because we're going to lose too much condition doing it. Hit a couple, just so we don't have to worry about thinking about it for a short time. Alright, hopefully we're away from that waterfall. I find it hard to talk near the waterfall because I feel like I have to shout to get over it, but it's not necessarily as loud for you guys as it probably is for me in my headphones. Okay, so the fog's clearing a little bit, which is good because we might want to try and avoid that wolf. Hopefully we don't get stuck in this log like we got stuck in the other one. Hopefully they fixed that problem. Oh yay. For some reason I thought there's a chance that there can be a deer up here, but I'm not 100% sure on that. If there is, it's one I always ignore. Trying to get eyeballs on a potential wolf. There he is. Okay, so at least we know. We know we have a wolf. It's a good thing to know. Definitely don't have any sort of decoy on us. Might have to have a little sleep in the cave to get back up, but should be able to handle that. Wow, that's cool. Let's throw the gun at him as well. Generally hoping it doesn't try and do that. This is painfully slow. And drop that right there. Cool, I think we're going to be stuck with this gun scenario for a while. Alright, so remember to get that rabbit on the way back. Quickly climb the rope. Pick you up again. Holster you. Try and get the gun out. Holster it again. Yeah, now we're back to just throwing rocks. There's that other rabbit. I think he made a new noise. A new cute but pitiful noise. Put you there as well. Just so we can quickly leg it to the rope once we're rested. I don't want to attract any unwanted attention. Sign scared me. I thought it was the wolf. Stale. We'll eat it at some point. Extra matches. I'll grab it all, but I'll drop it in a minute. Will I? Maybe we'll bring it back. That plus a couple of kilogram rabbits. Might be cutting it a bit close. I'm just going to sleep for maybe 3 hours. Just to get our energy back for the climb. Hopefully the weather doesn't go too poor. Sounds like it wants to go poor. So we got 7 kilos of extra weight He should be okay for that climb. There's mushrooms there, but I don't think I'm going to grab them. Come on. Any minute now. Probably get a little bit greedy with some of that coal, etc. Come on, you got this. Alrighty. Oh, a few extra cattails, a couple of rabbits, some matches, a candy bar, heap more coal. Not that we really need the coal, but let's just stay one more day. The trap is easy enough, I think. Let's just get our cured guts, the bow a bit closer. Another day closer to our target of 30. It's probably not a bad move. I mean, I think in general in Deadman you got to keep moving and not backtrack. You got to cover new ground because you just can't deplete the resources. But I think we're in a little special case holding pattern. Just trying to eke out a slightly better benefit. Hopefully. That's the idea anyway. We should be able to start moving faster again through the world shortly, I would think. Like once we can get through this scenario of trying to get the bow underway. Come on, get in there before you freeze. Come on. It is going to take cold damage. Come on. There we go. We'll probably have to just sleep here before we pick up all that stuff as well. Okay, so we're out of real water. I actually drink a few of these dregs ones. I know it seems ridiculous, but they're just sort of taking up room. We have plenty of them saved at the dam as well. We need to start a fire when we get to the other end anyway. Pick up all this stuff before we go too. Okay, let's should maybe eat that before we okay, we didn't get food poisoning. We drank some of our medicine anyway. Alright, come on. Just gonna sleep for 3 or 4. Should we be able to get through 3 with the amount of water we got on us? carry a few more kilos, but not a lot. Probably could have maybe made our way through here in the dark, but not have looked very good on YouTube. That's for sure. Close to the middle of the night. We might actually start our fire at the other end of this cave. No point trying to traipse back to Trappers just to be inside again. But we'll boil up some water in a moment. Probably actually going to drink one of my reishis in a minute. Cold, which I don't like to do, but I will, just because I misjudged the fire so badly. Yeah, just drink the whole thing, get a few calories off it. Back with plenty of fuel from that place. Might have been sensible to leave a couple of bits in there. But not really sure we're going back that way. Sure, have a piece of cedar. A couple of sticks. Things first. Half liter. 1 kilo rabbit. 10 minutes to get it too. Oh boy. Now, silly thing, I did pick up my hacksaw. I did get all my stuff off the ground. Cool. Slightly skinny rabbit. Okay. Let's drink that straight away. Now, 32 minutes, 4 minutes. Yeah, I'll wait till this 4 minutes is done. Okay, get some more water going there. Else do I... So what does it cost to get a guts with that? 56 calories. Well, We won't be waiting around for these ones, let's just put it that way, but you never know when you come back what you're gonna need. Let's do a leader with that one. Quite a lot of coal. 425. One of you still has a gut. See, part of me is getting silly thoughts about doing things like taking the hides off these. I can't see how viable that's going to be. I think we're just going to have to keep going with the gloves we have. Try and make it to our 30 days. Water we got on it. We got a leader on us. Alright, I'm just gonna check one thing. Pause the video here. See you back in a sec. Alrighty, we're back. So just trying to check the length of this video. I think it's been going for about an hour. So we'll get through the end of this little bit and we'll sleep and we'll call that the end of the episode, I reckon. I'll try and remember next time to put the timer on. Otherwise you guys could have been in for a 2-hour episode. Alright. Nothing else we can do. We're alright for bandages, aren't we? 2 bandages. It's not necessarily enough. Okay. So 51 minutes. Get the leader maybe just goes with the efficiency of this. That maybe will boil off, but I think, yeah, we'll sleep now. We'll call this the end of the episode. I'll actually try and do the full 7. We'll hopefully wake up to some more water. We'll see you in the next episode. Alright. Bye.